Good morning, Vietnam. How are we this morning?
Well, if you're in Vietnam, good morning.
Come closer.
I don't want to crowd you.
You're not crowding me. Good. Liz Blankenship, I haven't seen you in forever. How are you?
Yeah.
Good morning to you. Richie's treating our fish tank.
I am not responsible for any deaths.
He's terrified.
As a result of this treatment.
I did not believe that it was Trudy, but it works.
He's terrified. He's afraid he's going to kill a fish. One of the fish
Not
came home
a
with
fish, the
fish. Yeah, that fish would be bad fish to kill. Good
Dottie.
morning, everybody. Dottie does, yes, Dottie.
Whoa.
We are good. We are good. Just living the dream.
See the saline water.
Oh, yeah.
He's a little nervous about putting salt in the fish tank, but we've had
It's
to
a
do this
freshwater
before.
tank. That's,
Yeah.
But salt is a treatment that you use to
treat the fish.
some things.
Good morning. Heidi says, "Happy birthday, Sam."
Hi, Heidi. Thank you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. President.
I didn't sign up for this shit this morning.
Good morning, everybody. How are you on this beautiful New Year's Eve? Getting ready to stroll into the new year with grace and positivity. Right?
Laura. Good morning, Laura.
Laura,
Thank you.
have you given more thought to that or not?
Hey.
What?
Y'all can talk offline.
She can just say yes or no. I just need to know because I'm booking a hotel room. Anyhow, all right, it's all good. Either way, girl. Either way. We have exciting new things coming up this year. Our January is crammed with stuff. So, good morning. It's almost 5 p.m. there. Claire, where are you at? Are you in?
Must be in Europe somewhere.
Europe somewhere. Are you in? You're in Scotland or Ireland, aren't you? No, maybe you're England. I know I've seen you stay before. I think
Ainsworth. That would be Scotland, Ireland.
I don't know. Anyhow, good morning. Does anybody have plans? The UK. Does anybody have plans for tonight? Does anybody have plans for tonight?
I'm gonna park my fat ass on the couch and watch TV.
That's our tradition.
He's gonna plan himself down.
Yeah.
That's our. We don't do anything for New Year's Eve. Just
because we're super exciting.
no, it's just a thing. It's just a thing. It's a family thing, I think. Anyhow, so I hope you guys, if you do go out, you are doing something safe and fun, and you have a designated driver. Playing games, eating, and also it's not about the person behind your wheel. Generally, it's a person behind another wheel, right? So that's also very important. You have friends coming around and having a drink, staying in, getting drunk with my fiance and daughter. It's good to say that family time, going to your sister's, Misty's for the annual New Year's Eve celebration. That is awesome, awesome, awesome. Just be safe, everybody, right? Be safe. Have fun. Watch out for the wackos tonight. Yes. My brother says that to everybody he meets. He's like, watch out for the crazies. And they're like, oh, yeah, the crazies are everywhere. Spend it in your PJs and hang with your dog and family. Hi, Isis. Hi, Colette.
Oh,
Vicky Roop. Me, Claire, Pam, Laura, Sherry, Ann. People saying happy birthday to you. Saying Patty Hall, how are you? Of course, there's Heidi and Katrina. I'm seeing who I missed. Laura. I miss Laura. Okay, I have everybody. As far as I know. Okay, so Yolanda Lee, I think, are you new, Yolanda? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So we're not super exciting when it comes to this particular Lisa. No.
Thank you, Claire.
No, Sam really hasn't been on the internet yet, Katrina. He had, I mean, maybe, I don't know. Maybe he has, maybe he hasn't. I don't know. No, I didn't think so.
No, I haven't been
First
awake very
time.
long.
Welcome, Yolanda. Welcome. If everybody could share one time, that'd be fabulous. We don't expect a huge crowd this morning just because people have stuff to do. They're visiting families, they're doing stuff like that. But we did want to get on and say Happy New Year. Happy New Year's Eve. Are you 21 again, Sam?
Yeah, I'm on my 30th anniversary of that, 33rd anniversary of that.
21 was a hard year. I don't know that we want to go back to the 20s.
If we did, we'd do things a little bit different.
I don't know. Would you guys change the way Christine Emerson, good morning. Pam Stewart, good morning.
I would, if I knew what I knew now, I would definitely go back and do things different.
Yeah, but it would have changed our whole life. I don't have a problem with where we're at in life. I mean, it would have changed everything. There would have been some maybe things we could have tweaked, but
I would have still done them, but I would have done them faster so we could get ahead of the game faster.
Yeah, but we didn't know. We didn't have anybody to really teach us.
Anyways,
Some of the
it
things.
doesn't matter. I can't do anything about it now.
Okay, Grumpy. Patty Hall says, off to work. We absorb the positive energies. Yeah.
We're heading in a little while too. We got inventory to go do.
Yeah. Claire says, I would do a few things differently, maybe.
We're getting ready for tomorrow's big sale.
Heidi says her trajectory would have changed. Yeah, we have a big sale tomorrow. Sam did a clearance last night. Lessons to learn in the human experience. That's why we're here. So tomorrow we're having a big new product sale. So we're going to go in and we're going to spend the afternoon plugging in new products into the store. I spent all evening doing that and all day yesterday doing that. So wait till you see the rainbow selenite. It's so pretty.
Wait till you see the citrine, the smoky citrine.
Oh my gosh,
Holy
you guys.
shit, are they amazing.
I hope somebody gave you money for Christmas. Because the rainbows within the smoky citrine, which is a natural citrine, it's not a cooked citrine, it's natural citrine. They're just stunning. It's really, really. Heather Johns, good morning, beautiful. So
maybe she was talking to me.
Oh, maybe she was. Rainbow selenite. It is not. It's
aura.
dyed.
It's aura coded.
It's aura coded.
It's not rainbow.
But
No.
it's so pretty. We'll put a post on it about it. We'll take a picture and put it up today. And I might have a picture. You've been waiting on your car burning a hole in your wallet. Let me tell you what, girl. Let me tell you what. Let me see. Monologue for a minute. I might have a picture of that rainbow selenite. Please.
Hi.
You're so good. You're so helpful.
Can I talk to you about your car insurance?
Can we discuss your extended warranty? I don't have it in here. I thought I did. Oh well. It's okay. Thought I had it in here.
No, you don't.
Yes, I did, Katrina. It's gonna try and do it anyways, and until you change the card number, it won't do anything. It just will say, it'll try to do it because it's a computer thing. Sherry Decker, good morning.
After 4 tries, it'll cut you off.
Yeah, she had her card hacked. So
okay. So every 2 days until
I thought it was
2 or
5.
huh?
I thought it was 5.
No.
2.
So every 2. I changed all the parameters.
Oh, okay.
So every 2 days, it'll try to run it again. After the 4th or 5th time, it just cuts off the account. So,
Mr. Fry, is there a deck that you would like me to place in front of you?
there are a few people that have had that happen and probably don't even realize it. So, in the last couple months, I've been trying to send emails out to people to let them know, but I can't catch them all.
Somewhere over the
Sometimes the card expires. Just things happen. Shit happens. So if you think you remember, and you might want to check your account and make sure. There are a few of you that have had your cards not being charged in months, but you're still members and you're still active. Somehow or another, there was a glitch in the system, and there's 3 people that are still members that haven't paid. We're getting ready to remind everybody who they are so that they can get their accounts squared away because I've been doing a lot of account cleaning, and just these are what I found. So it's no fault of yours. It's not your fault. It's the computers. It's the system that we use. So
Good evening,
Don't-
Bernie. Good evening, Decky. Good
Okay.
evening, good evening, Paula. No, I was trying to.
it's okay.
I'm multitasking. With
No, you're just moving me on. That's okay. Good.
You just got the Mystical Shaman deck. Love it. It is a great deck. I think I have it buried all the way in the back. I really wish I had a different way to display have my cards so that they were super accessible. That was. She says, "Thank you for explaining that. It's nice to know what to expect." So we have some things coming up. The look of the membership, the look of the My Mystical Life membership is going to change a little bit. Nothing is going to change that you guys have to worry about, but we have some things coming up that we want to be more professional looking for. So there'll be some things that are going on. Good evening or afternoon, Amanda from England. So some things will be changing there. We'll also be opening back up the shamanic apprenticeship. If you are local and you want to attend shamanic apprenticeship once a month, you will be able to attend the gathering it'll be a 12-month program for the year. It's starting probably in February. I think I'll start it, the monthly gatherings. But you'll be able to join before that. I'll open it up so you can join before that, so you can do your shamanic journeys. Anywho, so we have that going on, but we have some new things coming. We have some things we're dropping. We've dropped Parapost with no explanations, just that we did it. There was too many trolls for us. We got a lot of trolls through that venue, so we decided that we don't need that in our new year. So we move forward that way. Good morning, Shubli.
We figured out how to block them from our stuff, and we've been able to help some other sites that we go through fix theirs so that they don't get the trolls too, because they get them all the time when they're online as well. But
yeah,
so Mrs. Fry helped them, and so they've gotten their system squared away. We don't get trolls off of them. Yeah, every once in a while, just one sneaks through, but can't help that.
Yeah, you can't help that. But we were having 5 and 6 a day.
5 and 6 a session. And then we get 5 to 10 more after they would come in and start hitting the post video.
And I have, because my mom's been down and my dad's been down, I haven't turned on my silence because I usually silence my phone after work and then I open it back up about 6, early in the morning, but I haven't done that. And in the middle of the night, I'm putting my glasses on, trying to figure out how to block somebody at 3 o'clock in the morning. No, I don't like it. No, we don't need any having to whack a troll. And they're a pain. And I understand where some of them are. They're trying to build their membership, or they're trying to build their business or whatever, but they're trying to do it on the backs of other people's work. And that's bad karma. Okay, so here we go. Let's pull a card, see what a card word for the day is. Who is practicing manifestation? I think that's probably our word for the day. Who's practicing their manifestation for the new year? Not just in a day, but planning it for the whole year. Charlene, hello. What is it you want? Talk about, get out there and oh, here's a great card. This is beautiful card.
Hi, buddy.
It's the truth card, Raven Spirit.
Yeah.
Truth. Sometimes.
And we're blurry again.
Oh, look here.
It's like I took my glasses off.
Looky here. Come on. Catch up. Catch up.
I think it's about time for a new camera.
No, it's just that
I think it's about time for a new camera.
Look, there we go. Okay. Good morning, Linda. Good morning.
There's trouble.
Whatever. So
I got to see her last week. That was
I
nice.
know, right? You guys are getting together. So the local psychic development group I get to see pictures of them where they gather every once in a while, and I'm like, that's so fun. It's such a neat thing. Isa says her camera does that too, drives her wild, and it's just trying to focus. So when you're setting up your manifestations for this year, or whatever you want to call it, because not everybody calls it manifesting, right? My first suggestion is start the year off watching The Secret. Set yourself a calendar, watch it every 3 months, or every month if you need to. If you're forgetful like me, good morning, Jesus. If you're forgetful like me, I need to set it like all the time. We need to watch it at least once a month.
Thank you, Linda.
But, set yourself up for success. Have the magic hand that fixes things. Why? I'm terrified to ask.
It's called a backhand.
Oh my gosh! Today's your birthday.
And she is
Jesus?
she is not afraid to cock that thing back. Bam!
He looks abused, doesn't he? I have some coffee in that. Coffee. Happy birthday, Jesus.
Yes.
Happy birthday, Sam the man.
Happy birthday.
Sam, you're awesome, just like him.
Right? We are a special breed of Capricorn.
It's that last little bit of tax write-off. Okay. So let's get a whoop whoop in the room. Let's see who we have in here. And fixing the camera. Oh yeah, the magic hand. You're right. And I messed it up again.
Wham. Whammy.
Sometimes it will focus on the handprint.
You want?
And
You
now
want
you
some?
started it.
You need to go potty? Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Courtney Lopez, how are you? Okay. Samantha Stevens, hello. If you're lurking in the background, make sure when we call for a whoop that you do so, just so we know you're here, because sometimes the guides want you to have a reading and you may not feel like you need it, but the guides say, ha, 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 boy, do you. So there we are. All right. I have a couple decks out. I'm dropping that one. Okay. We are good. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Okay. Let's start with for the membership as well. Just need to let you know that. I'm waiting to put a new teacher on the which one would you like?
I don't know. Just
When you know, let me know.
yeah, you'll be the first.
I'm sure. I'm getting ready to put a new teacher on the lineup. So I think you guys will be extremely excited about her. Good morning, Amy. Okay, here we go. Paula. I never say this right. It looks like it should be an easy word, just a name to pronounce.
Munoz?
Munoz. I should be able to say that. Figure it out myself. Okay. So I have 3 decks of cards in front of me, and I'm going to start running through here and just
Hand me my map. Second one from down there.
No, don't fall. Okay. Oh, shnikes. There it is. Okay. Yes, that teacher may be an archaeologist. She may be. Okay. Paula. So I'll be shuffling as I go along, and we're going to do this. We're going to kind of pull some. I hate that. We'll be pulling as we go. So Paula, that card was all about energy. What kind of energy are you bringing into the new year? Are you revolving in something that's older and needs to be let go of? And that's kind of where I'm going to go with that. It's like you need to plant this and just walk away from it. Let it do its own thing. So it's about letting somebody else have growth You don't have to hold their hand every step of the way. Just move forward and let them do their learning. Okay, that's super important, because if we don't allow others to learn, if we don't teach, then they're staying stagnant. So I think it's important that you allow someone else around you to have their own own learning experience. Good morning, Georgia. Okay, can I get a whoop whoop in the whoop? Did you do what I think you did?
Yeah.
Can I get a whoop whoop in the room? See who we're pulling for next. Happy New Year to you. It happens to be Sam's birthday too. Happy New Year.
I really should shut up about
to
that.
you. Lorianne, welcome. And this card is for actually, I don't even need to pull a card for you. I want to tell you that you are missing messages that you actually are. Do you do anything intuitively? Because you feel like a medium to me. Your energy feels like a medium. Like you could reach into the other side and allow energies in to communicate. Good morning, Linda Weber.
Maybe she's an extra, not a medium.
Arlene Martin, good morning. But you're an empath. Okay. So I think you could be stretching your boundaries a little bit more. I think that you get messages from spirit through mediumship and you don't foster that, but that's up to you, right? Whether you want to do that or not. Being an empath is very difficult, right? No, it's not New Year yet. We are in New Year's Eve today. It is 12:04 New Year's Eve here.
In the afternoon.
In the afternoon. So Lorianne, I really think that you could be, it is draining. And the first thing to do is learn how to control that, right? That's important. Empaths, there's so many people that don't realize they're an empath. Ninth Oblivious, good morning. I like your name. But there's a lot of people that don't realize they're an empath and they go through life and they're always drained. They're always anxious. They're always hyper. There's Andrina, good morning. There's always an emotional roller coaster because they don't realize they're picking up other people's crap, right? So since you already know that, and these are things we teach, right? We teach within the membership. That's what the membership is. It's a psychic development membership. But once you understand how to control that, what comes in and out, good morning, Jansen, life becomes a little easier. And then you can start to reach out and expand a little bit more each time. It's truly amazing and beautiful. I started as an empath and claircognizant as well. And I didn't know where I was going from there.
Almost did it again.
You almost did it again. Don't do it again. And once you figure it out, once you figure out your puzzle pieces, it's truly amazing to be able to bring messages across if that's what you want to do. Not everybody wants to talk to dead people. Okay. Susan Rawl, good morning. Good morning, Autumn. Good. Ashley Marie says, happy birthday to the best father-in-law and pop there is. Ah, the kids and I love you. Oh, you're going to cry?
No,
oh,
I love you too, Ashley. Thank you so much.
Lorianne says, I get vivid dreams of my family coming to me.
Give them babies hugs for Grandpa.
Missed you yesterday. Linda, when did you miss me yesterday? Miss us. Oh, it's your gathering. I never know when you guys are doing it.
Not invited.
I'm not. Yeah, everybody has a different Claire, right, Lorianne? So if you get vivid dreams of your family coming to you, that would probably be that mediumship, right? Good morning, everybody. All right, hopefully that's helpful. And if you need more help and you need to expand your education on how to work with your intuition, guys, a lot of the people in the comments sections, feel free to ask them if they feel like the membership is the value. And then, we keep our prices like here for the starting amount, just because we want people to be able to access it. You could go to Starbucks a time and a half and have paid for the membership. Look, we have a troll.
And if you buy crystals, you get a discount too. So.
Yeah, you get a crystal discount. Got the troll.
So gratuitous plug, we're doing a big sale tomorrow for new inventory that has not hit the store yet. So if you're going to come to the live sale tomorrow, you'll have first dibs on the new stuff that has come in for the beginning of the year.
I see we have a couple of people that are commenting that'd like to join the membership. Could somebody just pop up it's mymysticallife.com/membership. That's the clickable link.
That is clickable.
That's not clickable,
Oh.
but if somebody could type that in.
I got you.
Oh yeah, Paula, there's at least a 10% discount when you join the membership. That's on anything you buy from the store, whether it's lot, except for honey.
Well,
Doesn't count for honey.
Yeah.
But everything else you get a 10% discount on, whether you come into the store or you buy it online. Now that doesn't count if you go through TikTok, because thank you so much, Katrina, because TikTok, we're having a problem with TikTok. I have a problem with TikTok, but it's okay.
Yeah, they bait and switch you as a store member or store owner.
We're trying to see if we can fix it, but if we can't, we'll pull off TikTok and not have a problem with it. I'm not going to jump around like a monkey on TikTok anymore, but
It's a shame we're getting quite a bit of business
Yeah.
off of TikTok, but
Thank
we're
you,
losing
guys.
money on it because of the
Lisa
shipping.
Marie, good
They only
morning.
want to pay this much when the shipping's this much.
Yeah,
And
and then
so-
they offer it for free, so it's crazy.
We have to. It's the stupidest thing. We either have to add the price into the material or to the piece, or, and it just makes it that much more expensive. And so that's just
It's crazy.
it is. And
I know,
then
it
then
bothers
to
me.
call it free shipping, it's not free shipping. You're gonna pay the shipping one way or another. It's just we don't like to do it that way. We want you
Right.
to see what you're actually paying for something, and then this is what the shipping costs.
Right.
So
Absolutely. Sorry, guys. Make sure I have to check my
oh
my
my
dog.
God.
he is not pleased. Oh, where did it go? I just did it. Oh, come on.
Come on.
All that typing.
Let's go. Come on.
Sorry.
No.
Stop.
Come on, let's look at a cookie.
Give that dog a cookie. That's where you can shop online on Mystical Crystals. Okay, spell it right. Anyway, so we have a lot of things going on, right? Okay. Don't forget, sharing is caring. How is Buford doing? Buford's sad. He's very needy. And Allie, she says yes.
He's not needy. He's
Buford would like a cookie.
You got a cookie.
And we all miss Odin, and can't talk about it. But Buford's doing okay. He's going to have to start going to work with me on Tuesdays because Richard's going back to work, and Buford can't be home alone all day, so he'll be at the shop on Tuesdays. But other than that, Paula says I so love my crystals. I can't believe I got them so fast. We try. There are sometimes. Can you buy honey online? Yes, you can buy honey online. There just isn't a discount that goes with that. You can buy the honey online. That needs to be purchased individually, separate from a discount order. We just have to trust people to be able to do that.
Now, let me give you this, okay, about the honey. Wherever you are in the world, okay, whether you're in the United States or whether you're in in another country, it is always best to buy the local honey, the real local honey from somebody around where you
Yeah.
are. Now, we would love to sell you honey, and we will, but you're going to get the benefits of your region or your area from the bees in your area.
Yeah.
So that is why we recommend that you buy your own local real honey. They're all over the place. It's just you just gotta get online and look for them.
Put it on one of your local Facebook groups and they'll
yes.
pop up with it, man.
Oh yes, you want the real local honey, and
Because our flowers and our bees are different allergy wise.
Correct.
So that's why that happens, and that
Yes.
works because you're getting the stuff in the honey that actually they're collecting from the flowers that you're allergic to.
Right. And
In
it
your area.
acts as antibodies
Yeah.
for yourself to fight off whatever's in the air, So buying your own honey from your area is the best way to go. Again, we'll sell you honey, and we got no problem with that, but we recommend you buy it from wherever you're from. So
Thank you for teaching the people that truth about the benefits of local honey. It's important, right? Allie
is.
just
It's
had a
very
Manuka
important.
honey. Manuka honey is amazing. Manuka honey is amazing. And as Allie knows, we had a mare to glove her leg which means she took the skin all the way down from the knee down. It was gross, disgusting. And all we used on it was Manuka honey.
We wrapped it in like cloth, but her skin grew back. It's amazing. It is absolutely. So Manuka is from Australia, and the Manuka honey is from Australia. You can usually find it in Whole Foods type places, places that sell. It's expensive, but man,
It's
for burns, things like that, amazing.
Yeah.
Do a little research on it. I mean, if you got a burn, do a little research on it.
I wouldn't mind having a couple.
If the doctor's prescribing something, always do what the doctor says. Don't.
I need to talk to you about silver generation.
Okay, we can work on something there, kiddo.
Okay. Sherry Decker says, I read this, so I'm gonna just not read all of it. I'm gonna go ahead and answer it. She's talking about she had joined a group and everybody wanted to read her. First thing I want to tell you is if you're a developing intuitive, don't run all over the place and allow people to read you all the time. That to me is specific to you. I feel like you need to be a little bit more about who you're inviting into your energy, because every time you get a reading, and people don't realize this, you'll see people out on Facebook lives or whatever, and you'll see the same people asking for readings all the time, right? It happens. And I'm not talking about here. You notice, you guys, on here, if you're on a page that has a lot of stream, people will ask questions a lot, and I generally don't answer them. I go with who my guides, or he goes with who guides want to have a reading for, because I think that's important, right? But if you're stepping out and you're going into asking for reading after reading after reading, and you see people do this, you know what I'm talking about. Every time that happens, you're inviting somebody into your energetic field. Okay. Now, if you have somebody that doesn't have the best of intentions and you're not very skilled, what happens? They could keep that cord. You don't need that. People do get obsessed. I will agree with that, because in this day and age, we feel like we need guidance. Like there's so many people that are rudderless. Like if somebody doesn't tell them what to say, do, or think, they are rudderless. And people aren't thinking for themselves. So when they get on something like this and someone can say, hey, I think you're going to win the lottery, buy 20 tickets a week, and they go and do it, or hey, Dr. Shakaloo for $199 is going to take the curse off you and you're going to feel better.
I'm sure that name's trademarked and everything. So,
so this is a thing. So,
and then
as a reader, I'm saying be careful.
Yeah. And then you also get those that are out there just looking to hear what they want to hear.
Absolutely.
Okay. And so they may go out and hit up 15 different readers and looking for the answer that they want, not the one they need.
And it might be that they hit 14 different readers that were in tune and gave them the answer that they needed, not the one they wanted, but the one they needed. But the other one maybe wasn't tuned in and they gave them a shit answer. So not a shit answer, but
no shit answers. It's just
in an inaccurate. Linda says, I call them trolls.
Not really.
No.
They're just lost. Okay.
They're lost.
And
I just don't answer.
Yeah. And generally, we intuitively, we pick them out. Okay. We don't indulge them.
Not always, but
intuitively, we do not indulge them for the most part.
Unless their guide says no, seriously.
Yeah. This one needs to hear this. Then, that's a different story, but.
Adam says, hey, I heard it's your birthday.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Have a great experience. She says, that's the thing. I don't know these groups existed. I had just lost my son and was devastated. Not a good time to join. Someone took me there and these people changed my life for the better. I found out my son is always with me. Always. Of course. That's about it. It wasn't a bad experience at all. It was a lifeline. Okay. I'm just talking about if you're online doing it and stuff like that and you don't know who people are. That's a different story. But yes, a good group can be invaluable.
Yes.
A group can be invaluable.
Yes, absolutely. I'm
just saying it's not about the group so much as people that want to do the readings. And I understand your question, though. This wasn't your answer in your question. Your question was, when you get readings, do people tell you you're guarded? So you probably have an agreement before you came back here. And I've run into people like this here and there. Okay, it happens. But before you have come back, you probably set it up that you would be intuitively protected by probably Archangel Michael. He's the one that usually does these kind of things. So on the other side, when we're choosing our body, our brain, our experiences, our parents, or whatever, we go, well, you know what? In this lifetime, I might need more help. Can you just come in and take care of me if I need it? Protect my energy, things like that. And you'll be surprised. You can even do it like right now. You guys, you could sit and say, you know what, Archangel Michael, I'm a flake. I've done this. This is how I know it works. Archangel, I'm a flake. Anytime I'm working intuitively, whether it's meditating, working with somebody or else in a class, or just walking around in daily life, if you feel I need psychic protection, please come in and do so. Let me know that I am handled and taken care of. Thank you. And you can do that. And you'd be surprised. After a while, you'll start to see that there's a physical tell that he's around. Like every time you go to meditate, maybe like me, my lip vibrates. And it took me forever to figure out that that was Archangel Michael because I never thought anything about it. Haley says, my chains work great on my pendulums. Are beautiful. I'm getting so many compliments on them with the gems. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. You can just say it in your head, Lorianne. You want to say something?
Lost it.
Okay. I understand that.
It took too long. I couldn't retain it that long. My brain said, okay, we're done talking about this. Whatever it was.
Right. Katrina says, when you first get a reading, it's very addictive and hoping for a reading each time, and you don't get frustrated and upset. But when you come on frequently and watch and learn in groups and classes, you learn about it in the right time, the right way for you to appreciate the spirits. And they're teaching spiritual translations. Absolutely. Andrina says there's a few manipulators to get money out of you out there. The groups are full of readers forcing readings. You notice we don't do that? Now, don't get me wrong.
You may or may not get a reading.
You may or may not get a reading. Do I offer readings? And will I start talking about them more this year? Yes, I will. Because I haven't been offering readings for a couple years, really. I have a lot of people message me and ask me, and is my shirt on inside out? Yes, it is.
Nah.
So, but you'll hear about that, but I'm never going to be like, oh my God, you need to go do this. It's if I'm doing a certain type of reading, which is how I'll do it, is I'll cycle things through. I'm not going to go change. They've seen me this long. Do you have a specific shaman or intuitive who you go to?
I remember what I was going to say.
Do we have an intuitive that we go to personally? For different things. I don't get readings, like just readings as a general rule, unless I feel absolutely pulled to do it. But if I'm doing animal communication, I go to Allie Barnett or Renee Hess, but she doesn't offer readings out. But Allie Barnett does, and she's amazing. And there's people that will stand up and say, holy crap, she found my lost dog, and you won't believe where I found it. And it's exactly what she said. And Tammy Manzo for astrology, and she'll be in the shop in January. And we're super excited to have Tammy Manzo live and in person, not Memorex, in the store. Okay.
We're getting a reading.
Yeah, we're getting a reading from Tammy Manzo. She don't know it yet. We're putting ourselves on the books. I know Jansen. It's super exciting. She's amazing. It's a great time of year to do it. You're welcome, Michelle. I think it's a great question. Like, do you do your own reading? I don't. And I very rarely get a reading. It's kind of like I don't watch the weather report. It's going to do what it's going to do. Maybe I wished I had a jacket, but what the hell? Happy New Year's Eve, Tammy. You'll be so sad you're out of town when Tammy's there. Now, you can also take a road trip to Tammy. You guys know she's not that far. I mean, she's 3 hours, but I mean, she's worth it. So.
And she does internet.
Yeah, she does internet reading.
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Michelle says, same, but my husband loves predicting the weather. Mine too. He used to watch the Weather Channel all the time.
Now I have an app.
Yeah, now he has an app. He doesn't have to do it. Okay.
Well, I am kind of a farmer, so we kind of need to know what the hell the weather's going to be like.
Grab sand and start and let's go. I'll tell you what, if you're going to book a reading with Tammy, you need to do it in advance because she's going to be booked that day. I guarantee it. I pretty much guarantee she's going to be booked the day she's there. Okay. Moving on. Okay, we went off topic. I think I'm not even. Yeah, this group, we're set to help people learn from the very beginning to the end. Well, not the end. We know there is no end, right? And I want to also say that you find what you need when you need it. It's not, you go through these other things and you find where you where you land.
Michelle, I mean,
Trudy.
So Michelle, the Giorgio, that's one of those questions. It's kind of like, am I gonna drink water today?
Yeah, we're gonna get snow. But...
It's gonna snow. Well, now, unless you're in Florida. Now that's a different story. You might not get any snow in Florida. Yeah,
but you might get fallen iguanas. It might snow iguanas.
It might rain iguanas on you down there.
I worry about my friends that live in Florida.
But that's the kind of general questions that we typically don't mess with. Just not that it's a mess. It's just it's too general. That being pregnant or lottery, we don't mess with it. Because if I'm gonna predict the lottery numbers, y'all ain't gonna know about it, and y'all probably won't ever see me again.
Hey, falling iguanas dent cars. I would believe that. Let's see. I'm behind. I would love to get a reading from Tammy when she's in. Do you have to be a member? Absolutely not. No, you do not have to be a member to get any kind of readings. And I have to check with her and see if she wants to do online at the same time. But I don't know.
I would, anyways.
I don't know any other Tammy. Oh, Tammy's buying. Yeah.
What?
She's like, I don't know any Tammy other than Tammy that was buying last night. Charlene is sewing 8 ceremony skirts for treatment center. That's awesome. That is awesome. Hi, Amy Bradley. Amy Bradley is with Life, L-I-F-E, and she is one of our teachers. Let's see. I'm missing stuff as we go. Jansen, yes, there is a sale tomorrow. New stock before it even hits the store.
Susan Bogart. I don't know how you say that, but
Bogart.
So generally we just don't argue with them. Okay. It's not worth getting everybody upset about. I don't even know where to go with this other than, with what we believe could be considered a religion, but it's not. It's just spirituality.
The store is not open tomorrow.
No, we're not. It's Monday. We're never open on Mondays.
Yeah.
But,
sorry.
And I guess we're not open today either. So.
We try.
So I mean, that's generally
Google says we're not open.
But that's generally how we handle the religious discussions. If
the way I look at it,
just tell them, hey, have a nice day.
Yeah.
Unless they want to come in and have a constructive conversation. Off the record, off the books, off the time. It's just two people talking.
Yeah.
But if it's going to escalate into an argument or a fight or anything,
yeah, just disengage. Because here's the thing. It is important to have something to believe in. I don't care if you're an atheist and you believe nothing is out there. I don't care. But you believe that. You have to have something to anchor yourself onto, right? And that's where we don't know what their influences or their experiences are that make them cling to something like that. They don't know what helps us cling to what we have.
It's not clinging. It's
clinging,
what we
but,
believe.
They like
it's what
they
believe.
like.
Yeah.
So we can't discount anybody. And they shouldn't do the same to us. But that is not always the case because of fear. And that's okay too. That's also where you learn, right? You learn what you don't like. You learn what you like, all those things. So if you're having a problem and someone says, you're against my religion, you're going to hell, the best thing you can do is say, but I love you. And thank you very much for your input and move forward.
Thank you for your concern.
That's it. Don't engage. It doesn't help.
It usually pisses them off even more. Just tell them, well, you have a great day. It's been nice talking with you. Because you've essentially just diffused it and they probably were looking for a fight.
I love that, Sherry. She said she couldn't remember my name and then it popped on today. And so it helped her. I appreciate that. Lisa, I love Lisa Williams, by the way. I love her hat. that she wears a hat when she's not working. I think that's fabulous. I just love her. Okay. But don't engage. It's okay. Just be glad that they have something that they believe in, very, very strongly, and that's good for them. If it works for them, it works for them, right? Just like, thank you.
And there are the occasion where you get the fanatics and they won't leave you alone.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, there's a little thing on the phone to go 911.
Yeah.
Because those kind of people can get
Dangerous quick.
dangerous in a hurry, and
Which is sad.
Yeah.
But there's, it's goes both ways too.
Be mindful of what you're doing, because if they look like they got those eyes,
All right, we're done. We're moving forward. Okay, can I get a whoop whoop in the room? They got the crazy eyes. Can I get a whoop whoop in the room, and we'll do another reading instead of just jabbering on. Just do you, boo. Don't mind them folks. Yeah. We are in charge of ours, and they're in charge of theirs,
Yep.
and just peace, blessings, and happiness.
I don't recall asking you for your input. That's not necessarily the right way to go, but
Isis Kilmer, how the heck are you today, girl? So I will just tell you that I pulled the tarot, and sorry about that. But the first card I have for you, my beautiful Isis, is the Eight of Pentacles. And what this card says to me is, sometimes you're feeling way underappreciated. Like, oh my gosh, things are just not, like, there's just, first of all, like, there's not enough hours in the day. But it's like, oh no, not the tarot. It's like things are overlooked that you do that are invaluable. If you took them away from your day and just let everything go to shit, all of a sudden everything would go to shit, and somebody would look around, people would be looking around.
Not let things go to shit, but let them run their course.
Yeah, that's it. And people would start to notice that you do things. So maybe you don't have to do everything for everybody. You don't have to be everybody's everybody, right? Tarot is the real talk. It is.
There are times when you do need to let it run its course and let it play out for that individual or group.
Yeah, just pull back a little bit.
That's a lesson they need to learn.
If I didn't cover everything, who would? Kind of thing. So it's that underappreciated, because there's times
they can't hear.
they can't. Sometimes they can hear her.
Mm-hmm.
The donkey's outside braying. Sometimes it feels like you're just stumbling through in the dark and you have no freaking idea where you're going next, or maybe you do, you just don't. Oh, look, we have a troll. Bye. Yeah, they don't get more than one. If I'm live, they're not getting more than one.
Bubba.
I couldn't have been. It would take me forever to type that in to look for them. So I know it sometimes feels like you're trying.
Root doctor.
I don't know, man. I can't even. Omo Ugun. That's seriously the name. I'm not making fun of anything. It's
Baba Wua Ifokula Amu Agun.
I need to go check our permissions on our page. But even if it feels like you're stumbling a little bit, don't worry about it. You got it. You've got it. Just give yourself a little bit of I don't know where you need the self-confidence, but give yourself a little bit more self-confidence that you're doing a good job, because you are. And they also talk about this being a path of yours. Like, okay, you've got this.
So I feel like you're neglecting your solar plexus a little bit here. You're not trusting your gut here. You need to put a little more faith in that gut feeling when something isn't.
Grace. It's a great word for it, right, Amy?
When something isn't quite jiving right. So trust yourself a little bit more to know that you know the way to let that play out.
And quit overthinking. I know it's not what the card means.
Which is part of that.
I don't think that's what the card means.
No, I'm saying the overthinking part of it is
right.
You overthink it to the point where it doesn't work anymore.
Yeah. Manifesting anxiety rather than prosperity. Like that. Thank you so much. Been trying not to worry too much. Mercury retrograde had you in a bit of introspect. Gotcha. I just think that there's something coming up that you're going to have to be like, I got this. I think you have something.
Just get the hell out of my way.
Yeah, you're talking to yourself. Yeah. Okay, moving on. Can we get a whoop whoop in the room? Can I get a whoop whoop in the room? Bum, 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 bum.
Whoops. What happened,
Love
Linda?
you too.
Whoops.
No. Whoop. Ha ha. Ha ha.
Everything okay over there? There's that Linda Weber again.
I know.
Not,
It just makes me smile to see
not
your
that,
name.
not that Linda Weber. It's just a friend of ours, and
We know you're not the Linda Weber we like spend a lot of time with and all
it's
that
kind of
stuff.
like a mental tick of ours.
We just go, oh, makes us think of Linda Weber. And since you did that, Mr. Fry, would you like to pull Linda Weber some cards?
Go
Okay.
ahead. I'm working over here.
Okay.
I'm working here.
Ooh. 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 So here's the cards that popped out for you, Linda Weber. Talking about family. What a beautiful card, you guys. What a gorgeous card. And this is about, having each other's back. It's about knowing also when it's time to allow growth and when it's time to pull family back in. Go away and pull back in and bring family back in closer. But I think that this is going to be a year of growth for your family. I'm not saying anybody's having a child. Like I said, we don't, like he said, we don't do pregnancy or anything like that. We don't predict that. But I just feel like just an expansion of caring, an expansion of your personal energy. I need you to also breathe deeper if you could. Try practicing that. Really fill your lungs and try to, good morning, Vana. Try to really create an exchange of energy for yourself. But the other thing I have to tell you is this is going to be a year of challenging trust. And what I mean by this is I'm going to just show you the next card, right? So the first one's family, and this one is trust, and then this one is reversed, and it's about family, truth. It's about truth. So this whole reading is about, do you trust everybody that is in your circle and in your family? Ah, gotcha.
So this is the card I pulled for you. This is why I let her go first, because you needed all that other information. Listening
to what you have going on.
Listening to the entire thing. This is important because you're going to figure out who the ones are that are full of shit. By listening.
We all have family life.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. You're going to figure that out, but you have to listen. You have to take the time to listen to what's being said. Now, listening isn't a matter of just listening to what they're saying. It's also watching. You're watching, you're listening to their actions, to what you're seeing happening. Okay, so your perception is how you are how the information is being taken in. Don't listen to my word. my English ain't so good.
Wow.
But they are going to reveal themselves in their actions and words. So that's what you need to be paying attention to. There might be a bit of a trying experience. I really feel like you're going to be disappointed in a couple of people because they're going to show their true colors and they're not even going to realize that they did it. And they're going to show their true colors to you. Nobody else may pick it up, but you're going to be the one. Here's the thing: you already have that suspicion, okay? But they're gonna go around waving the flag in front of you, and then you're gonna see it. It's gonna be so obvious. But that's why I think you just need to sit back and let things unfold a little bit, and you might help some other people be enlightened as to what's actually in that circle of people. You may also help some other people see the real
If necessary.
motives. Yes.
She says, thank you so much. Since I lost my husband and son, so very, very sorry. My daughter and grandchildren are my life. And yes, I know who you're talking about in family. It's just a heads up, right? That's all this is a heads up. Say, hey.
Don't fall for their bullshit.
Lauren, welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, let's do this again. May I get another whoop, whoop, y'all? May I get another whoop, whoop? Let's see who we're going to pull for this time. Throw out some emojis, y'all. Please. It just raises us up in the feed. We're like pretty transparent. Like, yeah, we want more raising in the feed. Oh, let's see.
Go ahead with Jesus.
Okay, that was my first thought too. Yeah, okay, we'll do. I'm pulling out the tarot, Jesus. This is for you.
Sorry, buddy.
Good luck. More whoop whoop just for Sam. What's wrong, Linda?
What?
Oh. I'm scared. Oh. Jesus. Trina. I don't want to flip this one. Oh, shit.
Son of a biscuit.
What do you got going on?
Every one of them is inverted.
Everyone. Am I holding the deck upside down? So I want to talk about whatever is sucking your happiness out of your life. You need to start really paying attention to just Lord, love a duck. You need to start paying attention to the things that are detracting you from what really brings joy to you in life. Okay. You need to start really just deciding to cut things out that don't work for you. It's a big deal. It can change the trajectory of your life. It can change the trajectory of your life.
This one's not inverted. I just realized that one.
Yours?
No, that one.
Oh,
that's the way it's supposed to be.
So here's what I got to say. It's time to shit or get off the pot. This is what I call this card. It means you can either continue doing the same thing and getting the same results, which is, by the way, the definition of anxiety, of what is it?
Insanity.
Insanity, when you expect different results and doing the same thing over and over again, right? So go ahead.
Stop watching life pass by. Get off the goddamn fence. Make a commitment. This is what this card's telling me. Commit to it. You know it. Don't be afraid of it. It's going to be fine.
It is you, Jesus. All these cards are for you, man.
You are going to be fine. You must commit to it, or you're not going to move forward.
And
this guide is extremely passionate about telling me you got to get your ass off the fence.
Oh, and nobody else can do it for you.
You've got to get your ass off the fence. You've got to make the move. You got to do this. Nobody's going to do it. Nobody's going to help you. You have to do it yourself. You're going to fall down, but you get up, you dust your ass off, and you keep going. You don't give up, because when you fall down, these are the lessons you learn. So the next time around, you don't. So the next time that the situation arises, it doesn't trip you up again. But you got to get off the fence. You got to make this happen. You're not going to move forward if you don't.
So the other thing I have to say is that you have everything in front of you. Everything that you need to know about the situation is right there. Your guides are very specific. They're like, it's time. Figure out what the thing is that's making you unhappy. And if it takes maybe a hypnosis session or an EFT session, or talking to somebody to figure out what that thing is, get to the root of the problem and figure out what your first experience was in life that made you feel that way. Do the healing for that to move forward, right? But you have everything you need. And this is the high priestess. She is the counter card to, or the twin card to the magician. So this is just like, bring in a lighter energy, bring in some more compassion for yourself as well. It's that feminine. You've got it all, and you can see it all. You just have to figure it out.
Again, now this card's inverted, okay, which tells me you know it, but you're not doing it. You're sitting on that goddamn fence again. Still, sorry, I'm sorry. This is what I'm doing. This is this guide, and I don't know who the guide is, but they're right here chirping in my ear here. They are very much trying to push you push you off the fence. All right, they really want to burn the fence out from under you is what they really want to do. But they know they can't do that because you have to do this. You know what you got to do. And so here's the card I pulled for you as she was pulling cards. Okay, this is the wishing well. Okay, this is the wishing well. I pulled this card earlier, and I put it back in the deck, and then shuffled the deck a few times, and lo and behold, it came back up again. This is the wishing well. Okay, you can only manifest what you want. Only you can do it. Okay. So if there's a job you're trying to go after, or if there's a career you're trying to start, or a business you're trying to start, or a relationship you're trying to start, or something, they don't know that. And you have to make the move, get your ass off the fence and go after it. Okay. Whatever it is that's drawing you the most, that you're hesitant to try, stop being afraid of it. That's a big thing too. Man, whoever this is, they're saying you haven't been listening to them either. So this is how they're getting it across. Okay. They've been chirping in your ear as well, but you're not paying attention. But you're not paying attention because you don't know they're there. You're not paying attention because you don't want to hear it. Okay. Because you're on the fence. You really don't want to commit to it right now. They're going to make you commit. They're going to force you to commit. They're going to start doing things in your path that are going to make you get off that fence. So be prepared, buckle up, Buttercup, because it's coming. So
I've been sitting here trying to figure out how to phonically. Good morning, Michael Groomer.
Mr. Groomer.
Sayatna. Trying to figure out how to pronounce the name. So,
Sayatna?
Did I get it from YouTube? Sayatna? Sayona. I like that. Okay. I'm like trying to figure. I've actually been over here on like Wikipedia trying to figure out how to phonically say your name. Good morning, Caitlin. Buckle up, Buttercup. That boy, Michelle, then that means something right there, doesn't it?
Hey, Zeus. Okay. Hey, Zeus. Here's what I want you to, here's what I'm asking you to do. Okay. I hear you say you want to hear them. Okay. I feel like you need to reestablish a language with them. Okay. Start little things, just ask, just put it out there in your mind. You don't need to see, I mean, you can say it out loud if you want, but put these little things out there, things that you want to see. Okay. Experience, whatever. Hey man, universe, guides, whatever. I need to see a dime on the sidewalk somewhere. Whatever, a dime and a penny, whatever it is you want. Something simple, okay? Ask for that, okay? And what, I don't mean be obsessive and look for it, but it's going to appear to you, whatever it is you ask for. A sign is essentially what you're looking for. And it can be something as simple as a sign, an actual billboard sign. I haven't seen this in so long. I want to see something. You're not trusting. You're also not trusting that you're receiving the messages, but you're blocking it out because you're manifesting that you're just manifesting that you can't do that. Okay. We can negatively manifest things in our life. And I feel like that's one of the things you're doing. Okay. I'll shut the hell up
now. Are you okay?
Huh?
Are you okay?
Yeah. We're looking around.
I was looking for something. I'm allowed to. Calm down, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Calm down before I have to trank you.
Anyways, Jesus, there you go. Baby steps, I guess. You'll get back to it in no time, but
It's all good.
they'll be coming at you with a blowhorn once you get the link back in there with them. Okay.
Okay. Moving on. I am Trina. Are you still here? Trina, there's Aaron. It's a party now. It's a party now. Trina,
What's
are you
up?
still here? Oh, Trina.
Thank you, Jesus.
I hope Trina's here because I want to pull for the Mana card from her. Because she's Hawaiian, she'll appreciate it a lot more than if she's here, she'll come back and let me know. I don't pull up Mana cards out very often. I just feel like she needs that. But
And you did pull them out. You pulled them out before she even came on here.
well, no, they're over here.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Moving on. Can I get a whoop whoop in the room, y'all? Let's see who's here. Let's see who's here. Hold on a second.
Were you getting an Elvis thing?
No.
Okay, we'll see.
Okay. Okay. Michael Groomer says, negative manifestation. What? We are more powerful in that aspect than we realize. Absolutely. I'd like to manifest a new yellow Porsche convertible with a flat tire. That's negative, right?
A flat tire. Yeah.
Michael.
We'll take the flat tire. Yeah.
Yeah. It's okay. Okay.
I like Porsches as well.
Can you do that one for me?
Yeah.
Pretty please.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Where'd I go? Vana.
So that's what I was thinking.
Oh, okay. Great minds think alike. Vana, I don't need to pull a card. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Michael, I like Porsches, but I like Lamborghinis even better. Not that I could ever get my fat ass into a Lamborghini, but boy,
Yeah.
I'd sure give it a whirl.
Vana, are you still here? Vana, can you hear me?
Wow.
What? Bye, Aaron.
Have a good day, Aaron.
You are just a man on the move.
Good to see you again, bud.
Oh, you're gonna go see Napoleon? No. Is that yeah? Have fun. Okay. Vana, I know you have a lot of this is such a blanket psychic statement, and I am so sorry. You don't hear me. I'll let you know if I think that it's something anybody could tell you, right? But it's relevant. It is relevant to you. You have a shifting of gears coming this year. You have quite a bit of change coming. And actually show you, your guide shows you getting a box shaken up, like just shaking up the box and saying, okay, this is a theme today, right? So, and this comes with the representation of Archangel Ezekiel. Okay. Thank you, Sherry. I need you to know that Archangel Ezekiel walks with you quite often and helps you navigate through change. And also I have to say fear, because I think that there's some things. Okay. Gotcha. Thank you. I think that there's some things coming up that normally you would just be steeped in fear about. And you'll slide into this emotion of I don't want to say acceptance, but gratitude and okay, let's do it. If we're going to do it, let's start to create the change and let's do it comfortably for you. You don't have to do anything on anybody else's terms but your own. And I need you to remember that going into this new year. But call on Archangel Ezekiel to be there and help and support you. And they show me a lot of colors of gray for you. So there's some stagnant energy that you have in the the past of your auric field, but also still present in the future of your auric field. So you're going to be taking some things in and resolving them within your heart and saying, okay, you're actually going to be transmuting so many things in the next, they say 6 months, that you need to be able to learn how to walk away and smile from things and just go, okay, I understand that this was for me, not to me. Ooh, that's a big one for you this year. For me, not to me.
And let me help explain that. For me, not to me. It may be an observation that's happened to somebody else. Okay. And you felt the pain from it, but it wasn't meant for you. You just happened to understand it. You caught the lesson, whether they did or not.
Yeah.
As well. So I pulled 2 cards, and so my first card again. I shuffled this deck 3 times. 3 times. I even set the cards down and then reshuffled them again, and still got the wishing well. Okay. So the manifesting of this is manifesting. And to me, this is manifesting. Okay. Now, again, we can manifest greatness, or we can manifest mediocrity, or you can manifest just trouble, so it's all in your mindset. And the second card I pulled goes a lot along with that, but it also coming to life. The things that you are going to experience they're coming to life because they need to. Okay, whether you're manifesting them or whether you're learning lessons from the experiences, these are the things that are coming around. These transmutations that you're going to be dealing with, these are the things that you need to heal as well. So, and
the final card, I'd like you, bye, Andrina.
Man,
I'd like you to take,
what a closer.
Take this particular word, and create a mantra for yourself for this year. I am strength. I got this. I can handle everything. And that make that your name, make that your word of the year. Strength. I hope that's helpful. Sienna says, do you guys do personal readings? As of tomorrow, you will be able to find personal readings that you can book online or for in person on mysticallife.com. And just follow the readings page. I haven't posted readings in a long time, you guys.
Nope.
Long time.
Been over a year.
Yeah, you're right. It has been.
I know. I just did the books on that.
Your word for the year is equanimity. I like it. Amber. Well, hell, I didn't get a notification that you're all alive. Some bitch.
Amber.
So I'll have shamanic sessions back up online. We'll be opening the shamanic apprenticeship back up online. And I'll also have psychic readings online. So that means we'll also be doing, when we do the in-person shamanic gathering at the shop each month, it will be hybrid. It'll be online and in person.
For the membership, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
You doing one more, or are you done?
No, I've got this one here.
Okay.
But not with these. Gotcha. Amy Bradley. Woo. Oof, 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 oof. If I were to tell you that you have someone from the other side that is constantly talking to you, I'm going to assume you're going to know who this is. I want to say male. Here's the weirdest thing. I want to say male, but then I'm like, but wait. So I don't know if this was a man that likes to do female past lives rather than male past lives. I feel like they had to stretch their cup of tea with $3 worth of sugar and cookies. I like it. But I wonder if, and this is for Amy Bradley, if this person felt like they were trying to learn new lessons and they really, really struggled. But I'm going to stick with male. You think it's your son's father. Okay. But I think they really, really struggled with their position on their soul journey. Billy Ann, and now the crowd goes wild. Billy Ann is going to Phoenix, right? Billy Ann, for the Hay House conference. I'll be there, and I think she's going, and I think her sister-in-law is going. So we're gonna have a good time. But this person's like chirp, 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 chirp. So if you feel like you hear them, you're hearing them. And I think that there's some things that you need to be able to be vocal about that's a little bit more difficult. It's like the hard talk or the whatever, that it feels like you choke on words here and there on some things. And that makes it a little bit, I don't even want to say that it just feels like you're neglecting yourself a little in an area because you're not be able to say some of the things you want to say. And that's a big deal. And once again, I think it's a beautiful card. Once you're able to effectively listen and allow some things to come out, that you're going to find that it's going to transform some of the things you have going on in life. Not just for you, but those around you as well. That's me. I just give the messages. Oh, awesome, Donna. I'm glad I hope that's helpful. Amy says, we talk often, we could have had a better relationship in life. I think that, Amy, I'm wondering if the communication isn't about being able to describe some things or give yourself some grace about some things that might have happened in life. I'm not quite sure that this person's just like, I know you hear what I'm saying. It's coming in here, but it's not coming out here is kind of what it is. It's not coming out through the throat.
Don't overanalyze things either.
Yeah.
He's
pushy.
Huh?
Not you.
Don't overthink some situations that might be going through your head, okay? Don't overthink them. Don't pick them apart. Don't think, because I know this for me. So I can be going through a situation in my head, something, was just as nothingness as can be. And I could pick it apart to the point where it's all my fault. And I shouldn't have done that, or what was I thinking? And next thing I know, now I'm beating the shit out of my own brain because of something that meant absolutely nothing in the grand scheme of things. I feel like maybe there's a little bit of that going on for you. Don't let yourself fall into that trap. It's what has happened has happened. There's nothing we can do to recover that. There's nothing we can do to change that. We just maybe have to learn the lesson that, okay, well, maybe it wasn't the best thing to do. It wasn't necessarily the right thing to do. What can I do differently if this situation ever comes again? That's the kind of lessons we need to pick out of things like that. So.
I just think you have a lot of potential this next year. You have a much better relationship now. Yeah, I would agree. Okay. This is for Trudy Gale. This is boy, girl, you should be able to look at yourself and say, look at the stuff that I've had happen in my life. I am rocking this. How did I get where I am today? Compare where you were 5 years ago, compare where you were 10 years ago to where you are today. And I think you're going to see how much growth you have. Sometimes we have a hard time seeing just how far we've come and how fast we've come. So I think you need to give yourself a pat on the back and say, atta girl, because I think you've been doing a fabulous job. There we go. All right. And with that, everybody, we appreciate you being on New Year's Eve. I was thinking about coming on this evening, but everybody's trying to spend time with family, and a lot of people be drinking. I don't know if I want to spend that kind of time with you guys when you're drinking. No, I'm kidding.
Or when we've been drinking. Who knows? Could be that kind of day.
Anyhow, no, I'm kidding.
I'm not.
um,
Whatever.
you're welcome, Trudy.
Anybody that's ever been with me when I've been a little bit, I can be a little obnoxious, but I can also be humorous at my own expense.
Anyhow, so we want to say we will have a live online sale tomorrow. So if you want to pre-shop, you can actually do that. You can pre-shop and find products that we will add to your invoice. You can find that stuff there. But we do have.
What do you mean? Please explain that to me.
If somebody goes online,
and
they
shopping on the stuff that's in the store now. Okay, that's live. Okay, got you. I got you. No, I hear what you.
But you can go to ourmysticalcrystals.com and see our online store, and then we have a live sale tomorrow. At what time?
Let's go 4:00 tomorrow afternoon.
4:00 tomorrow afternoon.
Eastern. 4:00.
You're wondering, Linda. I'm wondering. 4:00 tomorrow afternoon. I will put an event up here shortly, and if you click the event, it'll give you a reminder that it's going to be happening.
And if you would go on to into your settings, you can turn on notifications so that when we send things out like that, notifications will come out.
Yeah.
It's supposed to work. Doesn't always.
Okay.
But it's supposed to.
Everybody, have a very, very safe and blessed new year.
Moving on.
Have a safe and blessed new year. If you
Most
go
of
out,
all, be
watch
safe.
out for,
Most
watch
of all,
out
be
for
safe
everybody
today.
else as well as yourself, and enjoy responsibly.
Yes, because you never know what's coming around that roundabout. Now, do you?
If Christina were on, we'd be looking at her like.
I wasn't going to mention names. I wasn't going to mention names.
I'm throwing her under the bus. Okay.
Jesus Christ!
Everybody.
I thought we were going to be under that bus.
Anyways, if you're new, make sure you have liked the page that you're on so you know when we're on. Most of the times when we're on like this, we're just bullshitting and doing free readings. So,
but tomorrow we'll be doing a live
sale.
crystal sale.
Yeah. So it's gonna. Oh, Trudy, just let us know. Go ahead and send the list over, Trudy, and we'll pull those things that nobody snagged.
And that's why I put numbers on all the stuff.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Find light, find love, find joy, feel divine. Find a wonderful new year.
Send us a list,
tonight.
Trudy.
And?
Oh, may the light be with you always. My
right,
apologies. I was
all right, guys.
over here too.
Have a good night.
Have a good day, everybody.